Alright, this is going to be a quick and easy video, and I'm not going to be doing too many of my fancy little, fancy, quote unquote, editing, tricks when it comes to this video, because it's just an announcement. You can read the title, pretty much that's all it's going to be. I had made one of these already before, but, um, it went on for too long, and I was just ranting about just things I wanted to do. But let me just give you the quick and dirty, down low. Yes, I have a Patreon. I know I don't have many viewers yet, or still. So, really, what I just want to say is that I thought about it, and I thought about how I could really try and, maybe do something that I enjoy, and maybe, even like make some money off of it. I'm not gonna lie and not say that that's not tempting, but it's only ever really gonna be like a side thing unless it really picks up. But I'm not really expecting it to. Um, and my goals are simple, like every person who has one of these, the goal and the dream is to not have to like do like normal job stuff, normal work stuff, go out to like retail or whatever, and to like make a living off doing something you enjoy. And I do like making videos. It's just the problem is that my life always gets in the way, and then I end up like, not really having the time or the motivation, and it really brings me down. And that's no one's fault but my own. It's just life brings you down, so you can't really do it. But the reason why I've been pumping out videos so consistently is because I kind of want to do it. I want to see if I can, improve, if I can do something that I enjoy, and if I can do that, then I'm going to try. Now, I understand that my viewer base is really small, even if every single one of my subscribers were actually watching me. So I don't really expect anyone to really go for it. I have one as of making this announcement, which it it is infinitely encouraging to see even one person donate the amount that I'm getting, and you have my gratitude for that, really. Um, if you want me to pump out videos on a far more consistent basis, and you have spare change, then you can feel free to support me on Patreon. If you do not, then don't fucking do it. It's even getting to the point where it's even like cliched for people to say, "Don't give me money if you don't have the money on Patreon." But it's true. If you don't have the money, then don't give me your fucking money. I don't want your money. It's more important to eat and to have rent and have rent money and have electric bill money. But if you want me to, pump out on a more consistent basis, and I'm not trying to, I sound like I'm, what's the word? Holding you hostage. I'm not trying to hold anyone hostage to give me money. All I'm saying is that if I get there, you will see me more consistently pump out stuff. And if I get to a certain point where, I'm getting the extra amount of money through Patreon, I can certainly afford better equipment. Because this mic, as good as it is, does have its shortcomings. I'm starting to realize after a couple of years of having it, even though it's still relatively unused, I can get better software because the software I'm using is a little janky. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly the best in all the world. Um, and I would just have a better, ability to do things, as it were. But again, I'm not holding anyone hostage, and if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I'm not going to hold anything against you, nor it's not right for me to even, contemplate doing that. This is purely if someone wants to do it. If you want to do it, you have my appreciation, and you have my obligation to keep on working. If you don't want to do it or you can't do it, then don't do it, I sound like an asshole when I say that. All I'm trying to say is that if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, more power to you. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna lose anything about it. There's only things I can gain, so why not give it a shot? Um, just wanted to mention a couple things, and this is important to people who may consider going to Patreon or people who are on Patreon. So if my one patron is here, I really hope that you are listening. Um, right now, my goal is to do one video a week because I want to start out slow, because if I try to overdo things, I might burn out before anything actually picks up. So one video a week, at least. There might be weeks where I have a good editing day where I get 2 videos done, and then I'll upload. But one a week I think is good to start with. because I made a post on Patreon a couple days ago basically saying that I think 2 a week would be for the best, but now looking at that with, my current upload speeds and with my editing, the time it takes to edit and all the other things I gotta do, school and work, 1 a week I think is much more manageable until things pick up. Once things pick up, then I can try. But another point, I do have a Discord channel, and I have not been on there yet, even though my one patron has been on there, and he left me a message, and he hopefully saw my message that I left in there too. I made the Discord channel, and I think I made it a little too early, because from what I was trying to make some, reasonable Patreon gifts for people, things that when you donate a certain amount of money. It is somewhat gatekeeping because you can donate $1 and then get into the Discord. But like I said, in the Patreon, like the original Patreon post, if you give me $1 and then you can't pay for that dollar or whatever, I'm not going to kick you out of the Discord. Once you're in, you're in. I'm not going to, deny anyone the right to be part of the group, as it were, just because, you can't afford for it. But I'm not in there as much right now because I got a lot of things going on right now. School just recently started up again, so I really haven't been able to go on Discord to talk with my friends on, like, the other servers that we're in. And I'm also not really, like, wanting to go in there and just hang out, too much until things really pick up. And that sounds bad, and I'm not trying to sound like, well, there's not enough people in here for my time. I just genuinely do not have the time right now. But if things picked up a bit more, then I would have, basically by obligation, need to go in there and hang out with y'all. And, again, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I really am not. If that sounds like an asshole thing to you, then let me know, and I'll try and work on it a little bit. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I got a lot of shit going on right now, so if you do sign up or have signed up for Patreon and you're like, well, I want to go hang out with you in the Discord, I just don't have the time for it right now. But once things pick up, I definitely, or even wind down, like come December when I'm on Christmas break, I will go in there more often for sure, because I owe everyone who does donate my time at least a little bit. Like, if life pops up or if I'm not having a good day, then I'm not going to pop in there. But, that's just because I have other things going on. But like I said, if you want to join in, donate $1 if, you can, and then guess what, you're in, and then you want to take away your Patreon, or patronage, that's fine by me. The more the merrier. But it is a work in progress, so I don't exactly have a lot of things to offer. I am considering, like, maybe giving early access to YouTube videos to A level and then up. But I just need to work out, like, how that works exactly, because I am new to this whole Patreon thing, so that's why I haven't, like, instituted that. But once I figure that out, then I certainly will see if I can maybe start pumping out videos for early access to my patrons, because obviously you guys deserve it if you're the ones who are paying for me. And the people who aren't giving money, I mean, of course you'll see the video in time, it's just that I gotta give the people who are helping support the channel early access. And I'm also thinking about, and to you people who are sadists out there, once I start making $500 a month, which is never going to happen, but if I do, I have to watch episode 7, and then there's tiers after that where I have to watch the rest of these canon fucking movies, and that's why I don't think I'll ever reach there, because I don't want to reach there, because that's a horrible, horrible idea. And basically say, give me money and I will torture myself for your pleasure. That sounds a little weird. Anyway, yeah. So my point is, and I want to keep this video short because it's already going to take forever just to put up a simple picture, simple music, and then upload it with these slow-ass speeds of mine. I have a Patreon. Donate if you want. If you can't or you don't want to, that's A-okay. Nothing against you. And, I mean, I keep saying that as if I would hold something against you. I'm saying, and I'm really bad at this because, again, I'm anxious about how people will take it, because I think, it might come off as, you have so little subscribers, why should anyone donate to you? I'm trying, people. It's called marketing, And if you can't donate, you can't donate. Fucking, live your life, man. Continue to watch my videos, and I'll fucking be happy. Subscribe to me, and I'll be happy. Like the videos, and I'll be happy. Comment, I'll be happy. Or just watch and don't say anything and lurk. I'll be happy, man. But if you want to donate money, man, you're part of the fucking, A-team. And it's a work in progress, so my Patreon seems a little barren right now. I know some YouTubers out there just have the Patreon. They don't really have, tiers, things that they give people to just kind of like, hey, donate me money, and that's okay for them because it works for them. I'm not like holding it against them, but I don't know exactly if I want to do things exactly that way. Once the Discord picks up and I have more free time, I'll definitely jump in there more. So if you all want to talk to me, then come in there and talk to me. I don't exactly have a lot of things planned, so it'll mostly just be like little hangout sessions though. And yeah, I am going to continue to make videos, and I'm going to try and pump out at least one a week. For now, for the foreseeable future, if things pick up, then I certainly will try and pump out more every, week. Maybe two if things pick up. But as it stands, I just got a lot of things going on. Things with work, things with school. I'm like in the last year of college, so things are a little tight in terms of money and tight in terms of my time. But I've been trying. Some of the videos that I've put out recently were backlogged. I just never like released them to the public for a long time because I was just hoping to make a backlog. It just never really took off. I'm being totally honest, but I am going to try, and I hope that some people will take this as me not begging for money, because honestly, I'm not. I'm doing fine. It's just, if I had more, then I definitely would be able, more freedom to actually do this video stuff. But I'm not begging for money. Don't think I'm begging for money, because if you think I'm begging for your money and you're giving me pity money, I don't want your pity money. I want your money only if you think that I deserve it for the work that I do. If I don't deserve it in your eyes, then don't give me money. It's like going to a Disney film. You don't honestly think that they fucking deserve your money, but you're paying them. Don't do that. If you don't think I deserve your money, then don't give it to me. It's as simple as that. Make a statement with your wallet. And I'm not owed your money. I'm not owed your time. If you feel that I am, then you have my gratitude, and my work will be improved to try and meet your needs. And then, to top things off, I do have a poll up there right now. It's only for the one patron, so he really has his run of the mill of what he wants me to do for the next video. If he votes. If he doesn't vote, then I'll just pick one at random. So y'all can decide what videos I have to do. It can be a Ren Legends thing, it can be a canon thing. I really doubt it, because I'm the one posting the polls, but still. And yeah, things can go from there. If this all doesn't work out, like the Patreon thing doesn't really work out, then I'll shut that off and I'll go back to just making videos every now and again. If it does work out and things pick up from there, sky's the fucking limit, I guess. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, for those of you who have, despite me being a terrible uploader. And hopefully things can only continue to get better from here. That being said, I will see you all later. Peace.